All right, so Julio.
We'll see how much experience they both have against each other. I like the fact that Bison can knock Yun out of the air at certain ranges, so that's why you see Andy keeping this space. He's just kind of waiting for Julio to do something, and he's going to knock him down if he does. But for Julio, once he gets... Ooh, that's unsafe.
Yeah, Julio
once Julio gets a knockdown, he can play really good games on Bison's wake-up. Usually people can't do that against Bison, but Yun's one of the characters who can.
Right. And it's really good to see Julio stick with Yun because obviously in the previous version, before version 2012, Yun was very powerful in this game. A lot of people ran to him, and when he got nerfed for version 2012, a lot of people just stopped using him. But Yun is still a very strong character, and I'm glad to see a player like Julio stick with him.
Yeah, we saw Jace earlier with Yun. He's a strong player, a strong character. I definitely agree.
But AndyOCR, he's very patient with Bison.
I like that option right there to beat the focus. That's smart.
And he's doing a good job right now. Like you said, look at this distance he's maintaining. For the people who are, uninitiated in fighting games, it's very much about the distance you keep from your opponent. Examine the distance that AndyOCR is keeping from Julio and how consistent he's managed to keep it for almost the entire fight.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Pretty tough right now for AndyOCR. Okay, Julio just goes for the grab. Safe spot for that. Oh, he whiffed it! After all that round of good spacing by AndyOCR, he whiffed his short scissor kick, and that was the free round for Julio.
Yep. All right, and you saw right there, we talked about AndyOCR maintaining that distance. It's up to Julio to ruin that distance, and the first time he did, he got all that momentum and was able to defeat AndyOCR that round.
But after that, it was just Andy's mistake to do a light kick scissors there. That was just, he didn't need to do that. So right now, pretty tough for Andy. Again, corner, punish.
Nice, yep, lots of delay at the end of that. Okay, so here's some opportunity for Andy. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for an empty jump, but unfortunately does not get the combo.
Yeah, he could have turned it into something, but didn't. You see how patient AndyOCR is? Doesn't want to take any risks that there will be up kicks as Julio lands from jumps.
Yeah, I mean, he got the back throw there, which is a little unfortunate because then he lost the corner position. Positioning on screen, so very important, especially for Bison, keeping them locked in the corner is so crucial for his gameplay. That's where he can get a lot of his damage from.
But now that AndyOCR doesn't have the life lead, he's got to make a comeback, and Julio's not giving it to him, as you can see. Yun has mobility of his own, and he's using it to space out Andy.
Yeah, and Andy, the way that he was playing was by keeping that far distance.
That was so smart right there to get the walk-up grab. He expected that Andy would just sit still. He was right.
Oh my gosh, huge opportunity for Andy. What you got? Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but that's
it.
Oh, and he chipped.
That could have been a little bit cleaner on both sides there, but it ends up working out for Andy. He's going to take it.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even punish the focus properly. That was actually a chip death. Julio could have just mashed out up kicks, and he would have won. He would have won that round,
To be fair, though, each of the last rounds have been won by the other guy for capitalizing on a mistake by the one who lost. So, you know what? Julio won the first round that way. Loses it the second round that way. Oh, well. We'll see if he can keep it up.
It all balances out in the end.
So Andy's caught in the corner. He's got to try to fight his way out of this thing. Julio backed off. It's kind of surprising.
Yep.
It's EX, but yeah, punished just like that. And that's got to be punished. No,
nice.
Maybe that was safe. There are ranges where it's safe, but it's a little tough to see sometimes.
Okay, here we go. Julio's got some momentum going here, and then he drops the combo and has to waste meter to save himself.
I really like this. Oh, that was so smart right there. Big risk to take, but it pays off, and now he's got the stun and probably the game. Let's see what he gets. Got him.
Nice stuff. Good combo.
So Pavel's wondering what option select means. All it means is that you input two moves, just one after the other. And think about the game as a computer, which is what it is. If you have one set of instructions that's not available at the time, it moves on to the second one. So if you do one button, then immediately after the second one, and for whatever reason the first one can't come out, you get the second one. That's all we mean by option select. So on a meaty, you'll do a button and then another one, and if somebody backdashes, you get the second one.
Yep. It's one sequence of controller sequence that will handle multiple situations.
Yeah. Oh, that's punishable. He knows it. Julio gets it, maintains corner for himself, and it's just really pressuring well. He's gotten good reads.
Oh, wow. Good stuff.
You see, he's getting a little bunsy right now, though. I don't know if I like that. I liked it at the start for just a bit, but that was a lot of unnecessary commitment.
Oh, nice neutral jump from Julio. Baiting out. He read exactly when AndyOCR was going to go for that short scissor or EX scissor, and he just neutral jumped and punished it. And now Julio at match point.
Yeah, and he's got to try to make something happen here. You can see Julio's not just going to give it to him. Trying to make his way in. Andy putting up a little bit of defense here for himself. Each one of those hits a chip is important. It means that he has the life lead and so can play defensively, which is what he wants to do. Nice reaction. Gets the corner for himself now.
Okay, that's a trade. Yeah, that's a trade AndyOCR will take any day.
Wow, that was kind of weird right there. Andy escapes, still has the life lead, so it's still on Julio to come in against Andy.
Yeah, he's using those moves not even to hit. He's just using it to get out of that situation.
See Andy just doing these crouches, trying to feign any action to try to convince Julio to do something stupid. Not working so far, though. Julio's playing patiently on his way in. Punish.
Yep.
Oh, that's an option select right there. He had the input for the lunge punch afterward. Chips him out. Andy not dead yet.
All right. So Julio with a second match point now. Let's see if he can complete the task and send AndyOCR to loser's bracket. This is the winner's final of this pool. Whoever wins this goes into quarterfinals, qualifies in the quarterfinals and winner's bracket. Remember, this is a double elimination tournament. Everyone has to lose twice to be eliminated out of the tournament. Neither of these people want to get their first elimination.
And very light pressure by AndyOCR whenever he gets a knockdown, and so Julio's been able to wake up with buttons a lot, kind of unchallenged.
I mean, it's dangerous because the nice thing about Yun is that his up kicks hit a lot high, like right above his head, a lot better than most wake-up attacks.
It's true, but you can still pressure him. After all, he can't FADC out of those things, so you have to take advantage while you get it. He can't make himself safe. Ooh, jump roundhouse. And a cross-up! Can he link it afterward? He does!
Yes! And this should be it. Julio should be able to take this. Oh, not quite yet.
Gonna need one more. Overhead seals the deal.
Julio has advanced to quarterfinals and winner's bracket. AndyOCR is going to go into loser's bracket and await the last play.